Welcome back to another video. It is me, your boy Jerron Akeem. I am back again. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I've been getting a lot of great feedback, a lot of great questions you guys have been asking, and I just want to say thank you. It's just so crazy to me that I started this YouTube channel literally not even a month yet, and I'm almost to 100 subscribers. I think last time I checked, I was at 89. So I'm literally right there at 100 subscribers, which I didn't think I would get this fast, but I definitely want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for asking questions, liking, etc. You guys. Are awesome. You guys rock. And I thank you for submitting the questions. If you see me looking over, because I have the questions that you all submitted, and I feel like there were some really great questions that I think I should go over today, just to get more clarification, because I feel like you're not the only person asking these questions. Like, a lot of people are also wondering about these same questions as well. So I didn't upload last week. Last week I had my niece. She was in town visiting, so I just wanted to spend time with her before she went back to school this week, because I know it's going to be crazy for her with this whole pandemic and them having to go to school online virtually, basically. So I just wanted to spend time with her. We had a little fun, went to a crazy ranch where you actually drive through, feed animals, yada yada yada. That was crazy. And the whole thing in itself, like, yeah, that was crazy. I may upload a clip of that, but that was fun.
Don't drop it. Oh, you dropped it.
And then last week I didn't take any signings. I didn't do any signings just because I just wanted to spend time with her. And then that's another good thing. When I said before in the beginning, when I said there's room for everybody at the table, and this is what I meant by that, because I kept getting emails, I was getting phone calls like, hey, are you available? I'm like, no, not available this week, not available, but I'll be available next week if you have anything in the future, simply because my niece is in town. I just want to spend time with her. I didn't want to do any signings, and that's why I say it's always room at the table for everybody, because just because I said no, they're going to the next notary in line. They're going to the next person. It's like, hey, he's not available. Who's next up in line? That's why I say it's always room at the table for everybody in this business, because you never know who may be sick, who may be on vacation, or who just wanted just a week to just not do any signings, because you'll have those times where you're running, and you're like, whoa, I just need a break. And there's nothing wrong with that. They want you, just let them know. I always say, just respond, be like, no, I'm not available at this time, X, Y, and Z. You really don't have to give an explanation. Just respond, say you're not available. So that way that still keeps you on the list for future signings that may come up, and then, you'll be available. So let's get right into it. So I have some of the questions here. I actually printed them out, that I wanted to go over that you guys submitted. Like I said, I'm just so happy that you guys are asking questions. Like, when I see that notification come up that somebody made a comment on one of my posts, I'm like, yeah, it's a question. Like, yeah, like, I love this. This is so cool. Like, I can't believe that people actually like my videos and they subscribe and they ask questions and they give me great feedback about how my videos, how they like them. They're very informational. They've learned a lot of stuff. They want to pursue this business as well. Like, it just pumps me up. Like, gets me so excited. Okay, all right, let me calm down. Whew, okay. So one of the questions I got was, how fast do you receive payments? So basically it depends. I have some signing services where they pay out in the next month. So for instance, I have some signing services, when I did signings in July, they pay out this month. So I know one company pays out on the 16th and another pays out on the 20th of the following month. So it's usually the following month is when they pay out. And for the most part, a lot of them have been paying through, one case, deluxe payments, deluxe payments. It's where you can either get a check or they can actually send it to you instantly. Like the deposit, you pay like a 2% fee, processing fee, but you get the funds instantly. I've been doing that, but I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna do that. So basically, yeah. So they basically pay out usually in the following months when you get the payout for that. How do you go about sending out invoices? So there's a tool I use called Notary Gadget. I've definitely put that in the link below. I love Notary Gadget. So I want to say it's either your first or 15 signings are free, and then after that it's $10 a month. It's totally worth it. It tracks your mileage. You can actually send invoices. A lot of companies are doing away with you having to send invoices. They'll just have it in their systems themselves and they'll just pay you out. But Notary Gadget is definitely a must-have. It's totally worth the $10. So that way at the end of the year, you have all your signings, you have all your mileage. So when it comes time for your deductions, boom, you have all that right there. So I definitely highly recommend Notary Gadget because it basically tracks everything, like the mileage to and from your home. It'll track, if you got paid out yet on this invoice, yada, yada, yada. So I definitely recommend Notary Gadget, and I'll definitely put a link of that in the description below. Next question was, what state are you in? So I currently live in North Carolina. I've been born and raised here. I'm actually from the eastern part of North Carolina, from a small town called Tarboro, North Carolina. That's where I grew up, and then I moved. Prior to me moving to Charlotte, I was in Raleigh for a couple of years. Before my previous company, I was working for a healthcare software company. So that's the industry I used to be in. I used to do healthcare IT. So I worked with the healthcare software company, and then they ended up outsourcing my position in India. So, I was sad, of course, like, what? You're cutting me? You're taking my position in India? So I was in there like boohoo crying. But then when they was like, well, we are going to offer you a 6-month severance package, I was like, 6 months? Like, yeah, I'm good. Where do I sign? I go pack up my desk. Like, I am out. Like, I took that and I ran. I think I did a cruise with my best friend and his family that following month. We went on a cruise. Yeah. We went on a cruise. So then that's how I landed here in Charlotte. So now I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Because another company offered me a position here, so that's how I ended up here in Charlotte. So I'm actually not going to be in Charlotte a little bit longer. I'm actually in the process of trying to relocate to a whole nother state, which will be to be announced soon. Probably no time in these next couple of months, but I'm looking February, March-ish. I may be moving to another state. And it's also a non-attorney state because North Carolina is an attorney state. So the state I'm moving to is a non-attorney state. So we'll talk about that more. Let's not get off topic from the questions. So the next question was, can you please go over what do you do with a face mask and so on? Excuse me. And then another question was, do you wear the mask throughout the signing? So yes. How I handle that is basically when I'm doing a signing, when I call and confirm the appointment, I let them know like, hey, I'll be wearing a mask. It's your home. It's up to your discretion if you want to wear a mask as well. But I do require you to have your own pens. So basically, I'd like, make sure you have your own pen. If you don't, I have pens. That's totally fine. Like I said, I have wipes. I wipe them down. But 9 times out of 10, I think I had one signing where she didn't have any blue pens, so I ended up just giving her 2 that I had because I have like 100 pens. Like, hey, you can just have these X, Y, and Z. But yes, I do wear my mask throughout the whole signing. If you look back, I want to say it was my day in the life video I did where I was in the car and I was putting on my mask, hand sanitizer. I do all that. And then when, of course, I'm a little iffy. If I touch the doorknob or if I have to touch the doorknob, usually I'll open it. But I had one signing. She was like, come in. I was like, okay. Like, I'm a total stranger walking in your house. You're like, come in. So, yeah. So, I turned the doorknob and then, as soon as I sat down, I sanitized my hands again, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But, yeah. But I do wear my mask throughout the whole signing. I want to say, yeah, at one time I had this weird one signing. It wasn't weird, but I totally get it. She was an older woman. Totally get it, but I actually sat on her for a porch and she sat in the dining room of her home and we literally passed papers through her window. It was crazy, but whatever made her feel safe, and like I said, as long as we got those documents signed and notarized, I really didn't care how we did the process. So the next question is, what is your full-time job? So my full-time job is I work for an account payable company. I do software support. So yeah, that's my full-time job. Like I said before I was in the healthcare field for about 4 or 5 years. I started out, I was doing like radiology support, and then I went to software support with my 2 previous companies, both in healthcare. So now I work for an accounts payable company, and it's really cool. I just wanted to try something different as far as my field. I just didn't want to box myself in that healthcare field. That makes sense, because you look at my resume, all you see is like healthcare software, which don't get me wrong. You know, healthcare is the field to be in, because there's always work in that field, especially right now. Like always, there's like this crazy hiring going on in the healthcare field right now. But yeah, I miss that field a little bit, you know, because when you go from healthcare to like accounting-ish, it's like 2 different ball games. Like, you know, if I would have got hired on with the healthcare company, I would have been like, you know, coming in running, but you know, it's a totally different field. But yeah, I keep getting off track, sorry. All right, so where did I get my notary badge? So my notary badge I got from Zazzle.com. I'll also put that in the description below. That website, I want to say it was like $4. Like basically you can customize it to your likings. I had like my name, all my certifications on it, and then I put like the North Carolina symbol on the back of it. And another good reason why I'm glad I have that, because basically when I go in the house and I have on my mask, they can see my badge as well, so they know what I look like, and it clearly has my first and last name, so they're not like weirded out by like, you know, who is this person under this mask. But that's another reason why I wear my badge as well. Another good question. Do I have to have a loan signing certificate to notarize? I am already a certified notary public. I already understand the documents. So yes and no. I say yes because if you're notarized, you know the documents. Yes, you can still. On the no side, I say because some signing services, especially SnapDocs, like SnapDocs is the Bentley of cars. So I say that because SnapDocs, they give a lot of signings, like they always texting availability, and SnapDocs, they do require that you show proof that you've taken a loan signing course, because basically you want to be SnapDocs verified, because when you're SnapDocs verified, you're basically moved to the top of the list, versus somebody who you have your notary X, Y, and Z, but you never taken a loan signing course, so you won't be considered SnapDocs verified. So basically you'll be like in the bottom versus somebody who has everything, so they're at the top. So basically when companies are searching, you'll pop up first because you're SnapDocs verified. You have everything. You have the courses, the notary, the errors and omission insurance, background check, NNA, all that. So I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, definitely feel free to reach back out. We can explain it more or help you in the right direction. Next question. Where do you get the sign here tabs? So I got those from Staples. And I actually just found those way cheaper on Amazon. Like, I don't even know why I didn't even look at Amazon the first time when I was looking for these sign here tabs. I think what it was I was in Staples and I got shop happy because I just started grabbing stuff, buying stuff at the time. So I was like, I'll just get these when they're so much cheaper on Amazon. So yeah, definitely go to Amazon first. All right, so last question I think I have is, with your notary commission and the LSS system, are you able to sign up to SnapDocs, or do you need to be NSA certified from NNA? Like I said, I didn't realize that. That kind of piggybacks off the question previously. I definitely recommend doing the NNA, get certified and do your background check with them, because it basically knocks out 2 stones in one. I think I paid $65 for the background and then the test, which is really easy to pass. Like I said, I do that anyway because it automatically sets up a profile anyway for you, so it's easier for other people to find you for sign-ins and stuff. So I would definitely go ahead and just knock that out. But yeah, think that's, oh, then I had another question. How much do you get? How much? Oh, I already answered that question. That's the first one. Yeah, that was asking about the pay question again. So I did make another video on the pay. You know, I did make that video on the pay about, you know, how much you can make an hour. And I kind of dumbed it down because, you know, once you are experienced and you're confident in yourself and you're confident in what you're speaking about when you're doing the signings and you're flying through the documents, it makes it go by so much faster. So for me, like I said, here recently, I've been knocking these refinances out in like 45 minutes. Because like I said, a lot of them has been from the same company that has like the same verbiage pretty much down to the T. So it's like, you know, I've seen these documents like 10 times. Like I can flip through these documents if I put them in my order, like with my eyes closed. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all the questions I have so far. I just wanted to make a video for you guys, like I said, because I missed last week because my niece was here, so I was spending time with her, and I was like, I really gotta make a video. They are really asking questions and X, Y, and Z, and you know, waking up in the morning to like new subscribers. I'm just so pumped right now. It's just so crazy. Like, this is kind of good. But like I said, just keep those questions coming. Like I said, I'm human. I make mistakes. I may say something incorrectly. Feel free to correct me. I need feedback. I love feedback because that's the only way I can get better, and that's the only way I can learn and go forward and continue in this loan signing journey. So what's in the books for me right now is, since I've been doing this, I've definitely made over the threshold what I thought I was gonna make. So basically what's in the pipeline right now is me basically working on my LLC, because I definitely want to get that started and running, you know, get business bank accounts. Then I think I'm also gonna vlog that journey as well, from me like starting my LLC, doing the business bank account, starting to build business credit. Business credit is booming. I keep hearing that it's going to be a need in this business, because you never know what you're going to need and X, Y, and Z. And also basically going over moving forward when I do establish those business accounts and stuff, basically, you know, how to pay yourself, you know, set aside 30% for taxes, set aside a certain percentage for like your monthly fees, monthly invoices, and then, you know, pay yourself at the end of the day. So yeah, so that's more to come down the road. Like I said, I just want to touch base with you guys. Like, you know, I'm still here. I'm still making videos. I'm not one of those YouTubers that just start making stuff and then they just die down. No, I'm still here. But yeah, but that's gonna do it for today. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, please feel free to reach out. Like I said, I'm always here. I see my YouTube. I see the notifications, I see the questions, I try to get to them as soon as possible. Like I said, if you don't already, please like, share, subscribe. I love saying that. It really does work though. But yeah, but that's it for today. Like I said, if you all have any questions, like I said, just hit me up. But until next time, I will see you guys later.